After this, love you, girl.
I'm Kate Vandell. I'm the president of Nina Leonard. Nina Leonard is a fashion brand that's made by women for real women. It's really about an attitude of wanting to look great, feel great, have a wardrobe that's easy to build, easy to mix and match, easy to care for. The Nina Leonard woman is really a woman who loves fashion, but she wants classic with a twist. And she wants the garments to make her just feel absolutely beautiful. It's all about fashion that makes women feel great about themselves. Nina Leonard is fashion that fits and flatters.
We're excited for all of those incredible ways to make us feel fabulous in all of our fashions. My name is Valerie Stepp. Here's how you can find me when I'm not in the studio: on Facebook, on Instagram, and on TikTok. I'd love to get to know you. Outside of these beautiful lights, come find me there. All right, the next 2 hours, we're gonna dive in to the perfect way we wanna kick off May and our Summer Fest with spring fashions from Nina Leonard. This is a New York-based fashion brand. They bring you incredible quality and wearability and comfort, but still with all the style. Now, they're known for their Millennium stretch. This is a crop pant, and it has a great little crystal detail accent on the hemline. You're just gonna pull these pants on, and they're gonna fit, they're gonna flatter, and they're gonna be really, really comfortable. If you don't like to wear shorts in the summer months, this could be a great alternative for you because it's a nice lightweight stretch, and I love that we even have it available in white. Now, who wants to stand out? Who wants to shine? Who wants to feel like that fresh bloom from your garden? Well, this gorgeous top does that for me. This is called the extended shoulder button front top. Now, I know Carol has on a jacket, but it's got a little extended sleeve and nice collar, buttons up the front. You can tuck it in or leave it out. It's a really, really nice lightweight, almost has like a little bit of like a gauzy stretchiness to it, and it's $24.95. It's gonna be a great layering piece. We have that jacket that Carol's wearing that she's got it over top, which has some faux pockets there. We're gonna show you that denim twill jacket too. So her whole look, 5 interest-free credit card payments, the pants, that beautiful pop of that sunflower yellow, and this great jacket. The jacket is $29.95. Oh my gosh, it's such a steal. You get the whole look probably for, I don't know, pennies, if you ask me. I'm gonna do some girl math in this hour. But let's kick it off with an incredible weekly deal drop. So here's how this works. Weekly deal drops drop on Monday, and the price is going to expire on Sunday. You're getting kind of that middle of the week opportunity where we still have sizes and colors for you. And what is it? Well, it's this incredible burnout tie-dye dress, maxi length. It is sleeveless but bra friendly, and it's really nice because it is a straight silhouette. So it's gonna hug your curves, it's gonna stretch, it's machine washable. We do have it in the average length of 52.5 inches and the petite length at 49.5 inches. And then the gorgeous colors, Kenya has it on in the olive, and she is in the 1X. And then Miss Angie's popping out there. She's 5'9". She normally wears a medium. Are you in the medium in the dress, Angie? Okay, perfect. And she is in that gorgeous Bordeaux colorway. We have 4 shades for you, extra small through 3X. We're gonna dive into the world of an exceptional fashion brand that we get to bring you exclusive deals. And the president joins us, none other than Kate Vandell. I could not be more over the moon. I get to spend not just 15 minutes with you, not an hour with you, but 2 full hours.
That's fantastic.
How did I get so lucky?
Me too, me too, exactly. I'm really looking forward to these 2 hours, and they're gonna go fast.
They are, and this dress is going fast. I mean, I was here in the studio yesterday, and I saw Lynn wearing this blue one, and I was like, oh, I have to have that. So I'm gonna take everybody quickly through the colors. Yes. On my side of the rack, I do have the olive and the blue, and then on Kate's side of the rack, we have the black and the Bordeaux. So let's talk about this. It's a very, very exquisitely created burnout, but you have this beautiful kind of floral design.
Exactly.
It's got some texture too, but it's really still soft and stretchy.
Well, there's 2 designs going on here, girls. So in the olive and the black, we have that beautiful kind of abstract sort of popping floral. Fabulous, and they look completely different by color. And then if we look at what you have on, Valerie, and what I have on, we have more of kind of a brocaded tapestry sort of effect. So there's 2 different kind of patterns on the same kind of gorgeous, gorgeous fabric, which is rayon rich, girls, so that means it's going to breathe. It has a super kind of velvety texture. And remember, this is three-dimensional, so you feel it. It looks three-dimensional. Each one looks like a work of art because we've done an ombre effect, a tie-dye effect underneath, and then all the workmanship on top. So it's just really, really uber fun. And of course, you can still throw it in the washing machine.
I know.
On top of all that.
I love it. I love the side slits.
Right?
They're like nice and exaggerated, but like straight on. You get great modest coverage. I popped it on with a little Bolero, which we will be showcasing in a little bit. But this is actually the average length, and I'm almost 5'2", so I do have heels on. So the petite length would actually be perfect for me.
Which
I love
is
how
49 and a half.
49 and a half. So
and the regular length is 52 and a half,
correct.
I think.
And look at how forgiving this is. Like, it literally just hugs your body. It's so stretchy. It's very airy, which I love. And it's a great kind of a column to go underneath the Boleros that we have coming up. Or it
we
could be
have
a
quite a
denim
few
jacket.
to go with it,
Exactly.
which is great.
Okay, the Bordeaux that Angie has on, which you also have on, is our most limited. We're now down to, I think, just about 440 to be exact. And we've already sold 1,600 in the Bordeaux, just the Bordeaux. And I love, it has this like, that brocade, it has like this vintagey vibe, like this old world European.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Of all four,
Yeah.
the Bordeaux is the one where you get the vintagey vibe. That's what it is. And then of course Kenya has on the olive, and the olive kind of has the most of the feeling, most of like kind of really natural sort of tones. It's very, very modern. Olive has been very popular. It's a very, very popular base color, and I love all the greens blending. Really, all of them are great because I'm going to start with the fit because I think that's kind of the most important. You have a nice wide shoulder strap that not only is it a wide shoulder strap, but it's bound around the armhole, which I think is absolutely critical because of the fact that it's not too low. It's not too high. It's just in the sweet spot. It is not going to rub on you. It is so uber comfortable. You kind of don't even realize it's there because if you look at it, it's double thick and it's almost kind of like it's padded. So it feels very, very good. Easy to wear that Bolero. I mean, notice that trim detail. That is around the armholes as well as around the neck opening, all the way around. So it's going to hold its shape. It's not going to stretch out of shape, and there's going to be no bagging out or bits and bobs showing that we don't want to show. So that's terrific. Then, like you said, the two nice big high side slits, well, it really makes for a lot of movement. Very, very easy to walk. Sexy without being revealing.
Yes,
that's kind
absolutely.
of our motto. It has a built-up back, so you kind of know what's going on in the back. It's not too low. There's like no shot of exposing your undergarments, so that's absolutely fabulous. And it's just, to me, ageless. It's not picky to any kind of size. We've covered you gals, petite gals. I think about you a lot because I know
you do.
my customers, I'm positive at least 50% of my gals are under the height of 5'4" because they're the most vocal ones.
Well, listen.
Let's put it this way.
We're used to having to use our voice to be heard when you're this small. It's true. A couple of things that I love is the ease. There's no buttons. There's no zippers. There's no pockets. There's no bulk. If you could put on a tank top or a t-shirt, you can put on this beautiful full length. It's a maxi length dress that you don't have to worry about shapewear. You don't have to worry about, changing out and getting a strapless bra or one-shouldered bra. You don't have to worry about, oh, did I shave my legs? Or, you know what I mean? There's things that when we get dressed in the morning, we kind of do the checklist of, can I wear that or am I not prepared or ready for that? I love that this could roll up and go in your overnight bag. It could be something you change into after work. You could wear this to work with a blazer, with a denim jacket. You could put flip-flops on, heels on, espadrilles on. I mean, there just couldn't be a better dress. And I love how soft it is and the uniqueness that you've got the burnout, the tie-dye, the artistry of kind of that design of whether you want the one that's a little bit more of like a florally kind of fanned out petal effect, or if you want more of that brocade, a little bit hint to that vintage, and you aren't gonna see through it. I know at first glance I was like, oh, I heard burnout and I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to wear something underneath this.
I thought exactly the same thing, and you know what? Held it up to the light and whatever. put it on. There's not one person that has said that there's anything that you can see through it. It's complete. It's absolutely complete coverage. And gosh, it feels so good.
So
it feels
soft.
so soft.
Yeah.
And remember, girls, this is something you're taking on holiday with you for sure. It's light, it's easy to roll up, there's never gonna be any ironing.
I was gonna say, let's look at the wrinkle factor. Oh,
Yeah,
I got the
exactly.
iron all, the thing. Let's look at the wrinkle factor. This is how I pack, don't tell anybody.
Okay, you know what? If you're even taking it to the beach, it's going in your backpack with your towel.
I know.
Right?
And then oh,
voila.
time
and
to
you're
go
perfect.
somewhere.
Oh, I think you need cocktails, or you need lunch, or you need whatever, and
Can
bing.
you imagine maybe with like some gold layered necklaces for this olive, big
sure.
hoops, maybe your hair up.
Big
you
hat.
could be going to a little barbecue. You could be going to maybe a little garden party, a wedding. I mean, with Mother's Day and graduation and all the summer events and all the travel plans, this is gonna be your go-to. If you can swing getting a couple of them, I mean, check out the price point. For a full outfit, under $40 of this quality and craftsmanship. So black or olive, that's gonna have the same similar burnout design and print, whereas the blue and the Bordeaux kind of give you a little bit more of that brocade, that kind of vintage vibe. In the blue, there's almost soft hints of a mint and a beautiful blush and a soft cream. So I like that this almost gives me a little bit of that oceany vibe color.
Definitely. I just came back from Greece, and I just
did?
think Mediterranean.
Yes.
Yeah, it's water, 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 and I love that little blush color coming through and the little shades. But each one, if you look at it, each one has its own extra shades coming through. The olive has so many different levels of greens and tans, and there's even a little ivory in there. So it really, really, really pops almost to a yellow.
Yeah. Like a gold.
Yeah, a gold. There's the colors are blended
Yeah,
so
the
incredibly,
intensification of the colors, the variation is really, really, really expensive to do. And then you've got that sort of velvety finish to it, and it's not itchy, it's not scratchy. And then, did you see the way Miss Carol walked out here? She walked out here like she was, you know, like she owns
I'm
the
gonna
joint.
be the boss.
I know.
Yes,
well, that's what we
exactly.
love. And she has on the Bolero, which we are going to get to. We have the Boleros in solid colors. We love these because these are so versatile. And I'm going to pop this up, not me, but I spoke about it. So they're popping up on the side of the screen. 5 interest-free credit card payments today. Again, something else that stretches, that you don't have to worry about ironing or it's going to wrinkle. And it will go over anything. It could be jeans and a t-shirt. It could be shorts. It could be any other dress you have in your closet.
And that's the Miracle Matte jersey, girls, that you know and love. So that's a must-have, and we have a zillion colors, classic as well. That's a new color for us. It's called High Dive, brand new this week.
And I was tying it the way Carol had it earlier, so you can see. Anyways, great investment to have in your closet. I would start ordering for those now. But while we have the weekly deal drops in your color and in your size, so extra small through 3X, do you think we have to go up or down on it in any way?
No, I would go true to size, but yeah, I'm gonna say if your sizes, and remember you also have the petites and regular lengths.
Right.
So you have all of those. If your size is gone, if you wanted, if you are willing to wear it maybe a little closer to the body, you can certainly size down because of all the stretch. Or maybe if you wanted a little looser, you could size up because I don't want you to miss out.
Yeah, don't miss
out. Like because if your size is gone, I mean, of course, they're full of great colors. I think they're all fabulous.
I do too, and I think definitely there's an argument to get one of each, you know, design of the patterns for $8. We give you 30 days to try everything out here at the network. We also do free exchanges within that 30-day window. So if you want to swap a color or swap a size or even swap a length from petite to average or average to petite, we'll do that for you. Kenya is 5'10", and she's normally a size 18 or a 1X. She's in the 1X in the olive. The olive is the most popular. I'm seeing, I like the olive because it gives me like vacation vibes, but like a remote island. Like, you know, you're just like tucked away in this tropical, secluded, like, I don't know, like garden or something. And then Carol is 5'8". Carol, are you in the extra small or small? You're in the small, and it looks fabulous on you. She's normally a size 6, and she's wearing the small in the black. And then Angie has it belted, which I love that variation. You could use any of your own belts at home, a scarf, a sash. She's in the Bordeaux, which has been insanely popular. It's actually the one we're most limited in. She's 5'9" and in the medium. And you can see the side slits are on both sides, which is really nice because, you know, like you said, for the ease of walking, moving, dancing, doing all the things we're gonna be doing, it just makes it extra comfortable. Who says that about a dress?
Right? Extra comfortable.
Extra comfortable.
Somebody asked me if you could sleep in it. And I said, of course.
Why
it's
not?
softer than any nightgown I have. I can tell you that.
I think you're gonna need to go into sleepwear now. You're gonna have to start creating nightgowns.
I don't know, whatever. It really feels great. I mean, I would wear this on a plane with total comfort. You'd look great. You could actually wear this pretty much anywhere, you know, and it all is all in how you accessorize it. It's something that, you know, we have Boleros for the gals that want to cover their arms, or, you know, in kind of almost in studio, you almost need it because it's cool.
I know, it's so chilly.
You know, in here, and the Boleros are so easy to mix and match, and we just have
Can you
so
imagine like
many
a little
colors.
Taupe flat, or one of these, you know, like you're seeing a lot of, what's the word? Like not straw, but
raffia.
Raffia, thank you, that was the word. So if you want to get the Boleros in those solid colors, black, we've got this beautiful one that's the tan. Of course, I popped it on in this brighter blue, which we're calling, what are we calling that one?
High dive.
High dive, but you could go with more of a navy if you wanted to as well. This one's the navy on that. So there's a lot to mix and match. We have a great jacket coming up if you have your own denim jacket. You could wear a blazer, you could even do a longer cardigan, you could wear a previous Nina Leonard little Bolero. I know you guys have a lot of great ones.
We're going to show so many,
we have so
right,
many options.
bing bang, right after this.
Absolutely.
Which is fantastic.
I also love that this is bra friendly. You know, I really like that this gives you a nice modest kind of scoop neckline, and it's a higher rise in the back.
Yes.
Which is also really nice
Also
too.
really nice, and may I show on you,
Yes,
because
please.
it's laying perfectly.
Yeah, tell me.
This is, okay, love that. The fact that it's nice and wide, but this, to me, is what is so incredibly important, because it's not cut out to here, so you're not seeing anything. And it's also not cut down to here, nor like that. Right. It's exactly hitting, we call that, you know, the Goldilocks spot, right?
Love it.
It's not to this, it's not to that, it's just right.
Yeah, it's not cutting you into your arms, it's not
perfect.
draping and hanging low. It's such an incredible deal. I hope you guys are picking it up. You're in great company. We've sold thousands in the week. $8 gets it home. The olive is the most popular, and you can see how it beautifully hugs your curves, but it doesn't accentuate any lump or a bump. It's a soft, very exquisite Burnout design with also that tie-dye kind of ombre. So it's a really standout piece, and we have those 4 shades, the black, the olive, the blue, and the Bordeaux. Bordeaux is gonna be most limited. All right, now we get to talk about something that I feel like you guys are really known for, which are your Boleros. And this beautiful, this is your Miracle Matte
It sure
jersey,
is.
so
Number
that's
one
stretch.
proprietary fabric. It's got great stretch and return. And as you can see, it really takes color well.
It does, and we've got a lot of new colors. So first up, we've got this beautiful robin's egg blue, so that pretty teal, that turquoise. Behind that, we have it in bright green. I love, this is one of my favorite colors for springtime. We have some great basics and neutrals. We've got your tan, and then we also have it in your navy.
And to keep with the basics, we have the black. And I'd like to compare that there to our navy so you gals can see. So we do a very dark, rich navy, but it is distinctively navy.
Okay.
So we have navy, black,
These are
tan,
huge customer picks.
And also in our basic colors, we have the gorgeous ivory, which our ivory is closer to a white than to a cream.
Perfect. And then you've got a couple other fashion colors by you.
Brand new pop colors, like we said. So we have the high dive, which is a really rich blue. It is really saturated blue. It's kind of like cobalty, royal blue, all those things that you see, and we call it high dive. And then my maybe new favorite for bright, fruit punch.
I love that one. Yeah, it definitely has that like raspberry kind of sorbet, rich punch of color. How do we size on these?
We size true to size, girls, but if you need, the Bolero shouldn't be too small. So if for some reason we don't have your size is gone, feel free to size up because of all the stretch and return in the Miracle Matte jersey. Elbow sleeve, which is really important. It's our number 1 sleeve length. Absolutely ideal for wearing over something with a sleeve because we actually, you know, extend it just a little bit, so it's going to give you great coverage, but also over all your sleeveless garments is just, you know, it's a go-to if you need what I say the 3 things a Bolero is supposed to do, and it's not in order of importance. I'll end with the order of importance. 1, of course, it's supposed to give us great coverage, right? 2, it's supposed to give us a little bit of warmth. But to me, the most important thing that the Bolero is supposed to do, it's supposed to act as a jacket. It's that extra piece. It's the piece that turns a dress or two-piece look into an ensemble, into an outfit, that it means something. It's really an accessory. It's not something that ever stands on its own, right? You can't wear a Bolero all by itself, but it makes the other pieces.
It sure does, and I love little third pieces, little toppers. This one is no fuss, no maintenance. You don't need an iron, you don't need a steamer. You can machine wash it. If you're familiar with that Miracle Matte jersey, you understand the buoyancy, the bounce, the way it takes color, how lightweight, silky, soft, and resilient it is. It's $7.99 to get it home. Choose extra small through 3X. That perfect elbow sleeve length is great for that upper arm coverage. And what's nice about this one is you can definitely even tie it. Like I'll tie mine really quickly just to show you. So if you wanted to kind of cinch it in or make it a little bit higher, you absolutely could. And then as soon as I wanted to do that, you wouldn't have the tag. And I want to take that down, I don't have to worry about it. It's no wrinkles, so it's really great. But the Bolero that you're wearing.
Yes, it's a stunner.
This sweater knit one is legit. People are like already ordering it. So I want to show everybody the colors. Is this one new? Because I feel like I haven't seen this one.
It's tan.
Okay.
No, this is actually was a customer pick from maybe 3 years ago.
No way.
And people
so
wanted
pretty.
it back, and so we brought it in the classic colors.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so we do have it for you in tan. Notice the lace detail. Notice that beautiful curved hemline. We also have it for you in what we call ivory, which is your version of white. And then you have it over there in the navy, as well as in classic black. These come in extra small through 3X. And this is a beautiful combination of like a light sweater knit, and then this, you guys are so known for your laces.
It's fantastic. Three-quarter sleeve, girls, and I have to show you, that action in the back.
That's so great.
Okay, so I'm wearing my size, which is the 1X, and I absolutely adore it. The tan goes so incredibly well with at least 2 of our beautiful Maxis. The ivory is great. The navy, fantastically with the one that you're wearing, of course. We have the black. So it is meant to work back as yet another alternative, but this is so cute with just a tank top and a pair of jeans.
Totally.
Right, it just really does it. The action is in the back. I know Carol's gonna, do her little spin, exactly.
Which is so interesting because she's wearing the black dress that we just had, and she put the navy on and it pulls out this rich...
It pulls out the blueness in that pattern, right?
The blueness in
it kind of is that, because that dress, of course, has the shades of charcoal and whatever. And when you mix black with those colors, you get a little bit of a blue cast too. So it's fun. You can actually accessorize that with navy.
Yeah, with the black dress, she could do the tan, she could do the ivory, she could do the navy or the black Bolero.
Exactly.
She could do all 4.
All of them, all of them.
That is a really nice way to kind of get you versatility with one dress, with one column. You can just change out the style with the toppers. I do love that hint of that gorgeous, like the crochet, the double layered, and the lace in the back.
Isn't that great?
It's
Look
so
at how long
feminine.
the underlayer. We didn't just sew 2 layers together, girls. If we flip this up, this is the long layer. And then we just gave it a little top. And there you go.
It's so
and
intricate.
every single one has the trim with the scalloped edge. And Valerie, look.
Look at
We did the
that.
scallop also on the knit. And that is mirrored on the sleeve. So
And
it's
on
really
the-
finished, and on the neck and down the front.
Down the
So those
binding,
are
down the
details,
front.
just little details. It really is it's a beautiful
see that.
garment.
This
And
is
it's rayon
exquisite.
rich, and it breathes. So you don't have to worry, oh, I won't be able to wear that when it gets hot. Yes, you can.
This should be $142. I'm not kidding you guys. When I'm like really taking a look at the way this has been constructed and all those delicate details, I mean, really, really expensive looking. Tan is most popular. This is a beautiful neutral color. You're gonna wear this probably 3 seasons out of the year.
Yes.
So for $8.59. But then who doesn't love something bright, right? Think about maybe you've got some of your pieces that you're still trying to transition into the spring. How do you brighten and lighten it up? You just add on this third little piece. This could go over a collared shirt. It could be striped, polka dots, floral. I mean, honestly, with any print, you add on that solid. And I love that it's a sweater knit with that beautiful hemline detail in the background that just gives it that special piece that looks like a boutique find. I'm so excited for you guys. You're picking up something, and it's completely different than the Miracle Matte Bolero.
Sure.
So maybe you're picking up a couple different versions. 5 interest-free credit card payments. Very, very busy on this one. I'm not surprised. Extra small through 3X. And Kate is wearing it in the tan and her true to size. So, all right. We still have a lot more to get to. So we're going to give you at home a chance to go grab a little afternoon beverage. Don't go too far, though. We've got more Nina Leonard.
Hey there. Let's chat about getting some of the best deals on the things you love. Because when you're an HSN card VIP, the perks are all yours. And who doesn't love extra perks? Like 12 to 18-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on items that you love all day, every day. And HSN card VIPs enjoy extra perks. Oh, if you apply today and if approved, you can get $15 off your order. So, are you ready to jump in? Give them a ring or visit hsn.com.
Meet award-winning chef, successful restaurateur, and television star, Chef Jet Tila.
I'm a master of Asian cuisine and so much more. My line of cookware and prep tools will take you on a culinary journey around the world and build your skills in the kitchen so you can have more time to enjoy the results. And you can only find my exclusive cookware line on HSN.
Trusted by millions, she is one of America's most successful female inventors.
If somebody's struggling, I look at how could I make that better for them.
For 25 years, Joy Mangano has been part of the HSN family.
The HSN customer is who I dream about.
And she's just getting started.
The product we're creating is amazing.
Don't miss Joy Mangano here on HSN.
Retire? I have too much fun.
Love style? Then you've got to see G. Join fashion icon Giuliana Rancic Thursdays at 6 p.m.
I feel like this Bolero is the HSN blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say
bad.
so.
Hi everyone, my name is Valerie Stepp. It's so wonderful to take you shopping on this Thursday afternoon, kind of like in between the day. And I'm happy to spend it with Kate Bandel, who is the president of Nina Leonard Fashions. Are you enjoying our weather here?
Oh, it is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
Kate lives in New York,
Yeah.
so I know she enjoys her Florida
Yeah, well,
visits.
New York has been good, not
Yeah.
so good. Good,
Yeah, yeah,
not
yeah.
so good. So here, it's just, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm in heaven.
Yeah, well, springtime in New York is actually really nice. But, okay, let's dive into this top that's been saved for my show. So we've seen a lot of great Nina Leonard fashions, and we've got more to come, but nobody has seen this yet. So I love that it is saved for, but I also love the price, $29.95. We have it for you in this deep pink. You've got that nice surplice neckline and all of this ornate detail that we'll get to on the bottom. I'm sorry, how many was that left? You said 400 left in that deep pink, which is a perfect rose pink. Then we also have it in tan. That's the colorway that Kate is holding up. And then we have it in your solid black. This comes in extra small through 3X. And once again, something I always rave about you and your team is the intricacy of when you guys do specialty kind of ornate details like this embroidered detail. It's unbelievable.
Well, I love the combination of the lace.
The lace.
That, the pattern, and I think we're going to see it on your color maybe
Yeah.
the best, that the patterning of the lace is extended into the garment by doing the embroidery.
Yeah.
So it kind of forms like a garden almost. And the movement of the hemline, because it still has the scalloped edge, every single thing is embroidered detail all the way around the lace. It's just really fantastic. And same here, detail on the sleeve, and we didn't just stop there, it kind of embroidered up the sleeve, you know, right up the arm.
I love it. It's just like this beautiful, delicate, yet it has really nice substance to it, which is really nice. It's not like thin and flimsy. I mean, what a beautiful top. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see it on one of the girls. So Carol's wearing it in black, and she does have the Millennium crop pant that we have coming up, and Kenny came out in the tan. So they're both, they're twinning because they have the same garments on, but they decided to go different approaches. So Kenny did it tonal, and then Carol did sort of that black and white chic.
Absolutely, both gals look absolutely terrific. The crossover at the top is a very, very flattering neckline. It enhances the bust line. It's not too low. I love the 3/4, the not quite to the wrist sleeve, because you can still wear your regular jewelry. Nothing's dipping into the soup, so to speak, but you still get that nice kind of movement. And then, of course, it is empire, very, very flattering, and full tunic length. So you're getting great coverage while kind of showing off that beautiful lace detail. I'm really loving it with the crop pant.
I do too.
And I love how both gals really made an attire, you know, outfit all together. It really, really works well. Both the contrast as well as picking up, you know, tonally in the tans. It really, really looks great.
It's and this pink is like perfect for this time of year. Again, thinking of all of the spring events, the spring moments. Can you imagine being photographed in this top? Oh my gosh, you're gonna stand out because it's not that same pink t-shirt, pink blouse that you've worn before, or you know, like there's something so extra special about it.
The price of a t-shirt.
I was gonna say, yeah, $29.99. You can hardly even find at like a discount, you know.
It's hard to get lunch for that. In New York, that's for sure.
That's definitely for sure. But you know, just like when you walk into like a discount store where you buy your like, you know, like a big box store where you buy your groceries, you shouldn't be buying your tops. You know what I mean? And it's probably more. And this is so extra special. And I love that you're here and I love that you're shopping with us. I would recommend probably going true to size on this.
Definitely true to size, gals. It's not something we want to go too small. It's got a generous flow to it, but I would say distinctly true to size. Now this is not Miracle Matte jersey. It's a beautiful fabric.
So there's no stretch on it.
So there's no stretch.
Right.
But I'm going to show, and I'm glad you did that in the back, Valerie. Look, there's a yoking detail here. And what we do on the back has to do with how the garment fits on the front. You know, because our bodies go all the way around. So the yoking allows it to sit really, really neatly and perfectly on the shoulders, and so that you get that crossover V and it doesn't wiggle around. So that's what kind of the yoking does. It positions the garment, and it gives us the opportunity to give this sheerness and a fullness to the back, so it glides over the backside.
Floats,
so there's a lot of float to this garment. That's exactly right. It's not chiffon. It is not sheer. You clearly can't see through it. It's wonderful because it's still light but completely opaque.
It's this deep pink actually matches my nail color, doesn't it? So funny.
You know, and it really pulls out when you hold it next to it. You can see more of the blush color in your dress too.
Yeah, that's
it's like you
true.
see like how it
out,
almost
look.
pulled it out.
Do you see that? How it pulls out that pink on the weekly deal drop? But when you get this home and you start really getting your eyes on the embroidery, on the lace, and how it goes 360 degrees, Carol will show you on the arms, and then as we kind of spin around, oh, they went around, there we go. Well, we'll get one of the girls to do a little spin. I want to show it in the back.
Yeah, well, you'll be able to see it on Kenya, I think, on the lighter color.
And even and Carol will do a turn too. Listen, don't tempt Carol with a good time over there. She'll show you. There it is with the contrast. She's got it on in the black. Are you in the extra small in the top? You're in the small, which is your normal size, and I love it. It's not too big, it's not too small, and then Kenny's in the 1X. Tan, black, or that beautiful deep pink. And then what are both of the girls wearing? They're wearing the Millennium crop pant that has this great little crystal detail on the hemline. This is going to be about 22 inches in that inseam. And then we have the same colors we've heard us talk about, which I love. Different fabrications. So when we say tan, we mean tan. When we say ivory, we mean ivory. So I've got those two right here. So we have the tan, we have the ivory, and then we have black, which is extra special. Those are all your classics and your neutrals, extra small through 3X. But then you threw in high dive, which is that blue that goes back to my Bolero. And these are not the same. These are not the same fabrications, but look how accurate the color tone is, the saturation.
Look, we're all about fit. That's number one.
Yeah.
And then, you know, color coordination and color matching, that's kind of our middle name. You know, we're all about that because that, by using the same color for a same name, it really helps you build a wardrobe. Makes it so easy because you don't have to say, do you think that's gonna match?
Right.
I don't know, I'm not sure. If it's the same name, it's absolutely gonna match. That's the name of the game. And yes, that's the detail. That's it.
Wait, I think I need a bigger diamond. I'm gonna tell my husband. He's slacking. It looks like, I mean, these are faceted stones, clear, gorgeous, prong set. I mean, come on. Those are exquisite. And that's on each leg line?
On each leg, yep, we got 2 on each leg.
Oh, look
Isn't
at
that fun?
I love that. I love a little accent of a little bit of bling. It's not too much. It's very, very like that whisper of wealth.
Yes, it is, a total whisper. Now, girls, this is Millennium. You love it, the Millennium fabric. It's what I like to say, looks like a woven but acts like a knit. Really, really important. Stretch and return like you can't believe. Again, it looks like it's completely structured, but they are so superiorly comfortable. Full rise, full seat. These pockets, you could actually put, you know, your cell phone in there, so they have real functional pockets, and of course, a great crop leg. Now, I want to point out that, no chinsing, girls. We have got the famous mesh smoothing panel that, unless I pulled this out and told you right now, even when you put on the trousers, you don't even know it's there.
Yep.
I can't tell you how many people have bought the long version of our Millennium trousers, and I've told them about the smoothing panel because they've said, oh, my tummy looks like they look so smooth on me, so flat,
Right.
and whatever. I'm like, how do you like that smoothing panel? And they go, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't feel it.
You don't.
It's just there, and it's just giving us that little extra bit.
I love the wider waistband. It gives you a little bit more of that security. You don't have anything bulging over or rolling over. And then I love the angled pockets. Ivory's in the lead right now. You guys are ready for summer. You're ready for those brights. You're ready for all the great pastels. And everything goes great with this beautiful ivory white pant. It's not sheer. Another great thing is, I'll put my hand under here. You're not going to see it. And I'm even going to do the stretch test, right? And you're not going to see any lumps, any bumps, or whatever the undergarments that you have going on. So it's a nice, crisp, beautiful, bright pant. Notice on the back, you also don't have any pockets. You're just pulling these on, so no buttons you have to worry about, no zippers, and no bulk. You have it in the tan, you have it in the ivory. I love the high dive because it's that rich kind of royal cobalt, and then classic black. So you've got your lighter tones, you've got your deeper shades, and then I want to talk to everybody a little bit about sizing. So if they're new to this Millennium stretch, we do extra small through 3X. The inseam is going to stay the same at 22 inches, which is perfect. It's going to be cropped on every height. But how do we size for this?
You size, these are your regular size gals. Now, you could give the measurements, but I'm going to tell you that is unstretched.
Okay.
Okay, so if you normally wear a small in Nina Leonard, you're a small.
Perfect.
If you normally wear a large, et cetera, and as Val said, it's not picky to height. So this is fantastic for my petite girls, and I know that you always depend on me to tell you this is absolutely fantastic because it's just going to hit you a little differently than just below the knee. It's going to go maybe a more mid-calf or even closer, a little closer to the ankle, but absolutely fabulous for all of us.
So if I was wearing these, you see that on me, it still is going to hit me several inches above the ankle. And even if I was wearing flatter shoes, you can see that. And
still
I'm 5'1½", so it's still cropped. So whether you are petite and under 5'4", or you're tall, you're still going to get that range that's lower than the knee, but higher than the ankle, which is perfect.
Exactly, because you know both Kenya and Carol are taller.
They're tall.
You know,
You're
they're
tall.
like I'm tall, exactly, and it's still well below their knees. So I look at this as the kind of thing that, you know, maybe you don't want to wear a short anymore. Maybe you say, I don't love my knees, whatever, and I'm not really that comfortable in shorts. This is that ideal. It's got an elegant look, but you can wear it in replacement of a short. You know, it's...
And you might be replacing, obviously, your trouser, too.
Oh,
Is
of course,
perfect
because you
between
say, because you say, oh, I
longer...
want something a little better
Exactly.
for summer.
And what's nice is, depending on how you've styled it, since it's such a beautiful column and it's so slimming and figure flattering, and it's all solid colors, whatever you're accessorizing, the top, the shoes, the handbag, right, it can create its new personality.
For sure.
So if you want to dress with the little kitten heels and be super sophisticated, like Miss Carol has, Kenya looks like she might be, you know, going out, ladies who lunch, and then Miss Angie popped there in the back in that high dive. I love that she has sneakers on.
Yep, a little more casual.
Yeah, a little more casual. She could have her little flats, little espadrilles, or little summer slides, a little denim jacket. The top that she has is going to be really popular. Look how great all of these pops of color go back to these crop pants. So if you want to pick up the crop pants, remember they're $8.59 to get them home. What's nice, again, as I mentioned before, is I like that they're just so streamlined and pure and simple, but they're always going to fit. You pull these on, you go up 5 pounds, you go down 5 pounds. With that Millennium stretch, you don't have to worry about it, and you're not going to have any of that little tummy bulge, and you get a great leg line for the spring and the summer, for those warmer months. So thank you guys so much for your orders. 892-524 is your item number, and perfectly those little, I say little, they ain't dainty, those little crystals at the bottom, those are some rocks.
Yeah,
You got some big old studs down there. But we do have a brand new sale price on this extended shoulder, which just means that that shoulder goes a little bit further than, or I should say the blouse goes a little bit further than the shoulder, so you get a little bit of kind of that angled, almost like a little cap sleeve, in this great little button front top. So we have it in Ocean Surf. Ocean Surf is this blue. Behind that, we have it in pink ribbon, and then we have it in pure white, that crisp white, as well as marigold. 4 $12.99 gets it home. I hope you're picking up multiple shades. Extra small through 3X. This is machine washable, which is nice, and it's about 27.5 inches in length. Are all of these buttons dyed to match? Of course they are.
Of course they are.
Of course they
exactly. And it's yoked in the back. Remember, girls, what I told you about when there's a yoking in the back, what it does? It allows it to sit really neatly in the front. There's a yoking in the front as well. This is the kind of shirt that you can wear all the way buttoned up. You can wear it buttoned down to maybe here. You could wear it over a little tank top or something like that. But it adds pow color. You can tie it at the bottom. The buttons are all functional, girls, and like Val told us, of course they're dyed to match because that's the way they should be.
Right, because you guys are a true fashion house, right?
Yes.
This is not fast fashion, although you're getting it at a ridiculous price point at under $25. It's also not sheer. You don't have to worry about what you're wearing underneath it. You get that nice little extended coverage on the shoulder, which also I think gives a little bit more of that width up there, so it makes your waist look a little bit more narrow.
It does. It gives you a beautiful proportion.
It does.
It really, really does. Yet you can still wear a little jacket over it. And Carol showed us at the very beginning. She had on the marigold. She had it with the jacket that's coming up next. So it's great pop of color. Love it tied, Angie. That really looks super cute. It kind of adds to the casualness. Oh, it looks so cute with the sneakers and the crop pants. It's just like kind of a perfect kind of into the summer outfit. Really crisp, like fresh.
Yeah, it lightens things up. We like a poplin shirt. We like a collared shirt, but you don't want that for spring and summer. You want something bright. You want something airy and light. I love that this has some density to it. So again, it's not sheer.
And how about something you never have to iron?
That's true.
And I don't want you to iron it, girls. You throw it in the washing machine. Oh no! Oh, that was hard on my ears. I had to shake. No. We throw it in the washing machine. We hang it to dry. It comes out beautifully because this is a textural fabric.
That's what I was looking at.
This too has a 3-dimension to it.
That's very
It's a
cool.
puff. It's done with hot air, and it's a really interesting technique, and it gives you a non-flat surface. It is very, very interesting. It's unique. You're not finding this out there, gals, and you're certainly not finding it in these wonderful, like hot, bright colors.
It's like a floral, non-floral.
Yes.
Like it's a nod to a floral, but it's not like a super obvious, oh, that's a flower.
It's not like really girly, you know, it's not sweet.
Ocean
it's
surf,
just feminine.
Going back to your Mediterranean trip, that definitely is Mediterranean blue.
But you can see that color is, of course, in the weekly deal drop. Ocean surf, you have in there, you have in the high dive and whatever. We're into that whole blue family. It really looks beautiful together.
Thank you. And then that beautiful pink ribbon, which I love. And just so you guys are, again, these are all real working buttons. So let's say you wanted to, maybe you have a little, you know, I don't know, little cami on, or if you wanted to completely open it and let it just kind of be open with, maybe you're wearing it over a dress or another, you know, column underneath. White is actually our top seller in this presentation, and I love yellow. I love everything that's sunshine, happy, sunflower, marigold.
Was your grandmother's favorite color?
It was my grandmother's favorite color.
You told me that a long time ago, and I always remembered that.
Remember, which is so sweet. I think I should try on this ocean surf, shouldn't I?
Absolutely. It would look very cute probably over the dress.
Yeah,
now, I've not paired it together yet, so
let's try it.
We're going to do that live on national
fun.
television.
Why not? Why
Fantastic.
not?
Why not?
And then Carol layered it with the jacket that we
jacket.
have coming up. I think that jacket is like $29.95, which is insane. It's the perfect little.
She looks really, really crisp. I mean, Angie's showing the whole garment, full. Really cute. And you know, Valerie's gonna do something right here for us. I know she's gonna maybe give it a little
zhuzh. Tie?
Maybe a little tie.
Let's show
I think that might be cute.
I think
show
that would
it
be
down
cute.
First.
Well, because what you could do too is I could have belted this right over top.
You could belt that too. That looks super cute.
Like I could belt that and just like kind of create some layers, or we could take it and we could do. I'm gonna steal from Angie over there.
And I love the fact that they're both textural.
Yeah.
It looks really.
And I could pop the collar.
Super cool.
And I like the extended.
As you can see, Nina Leonard colors go throughout with our solids, with our patterns. You know, when we kind of choose a color palette, everything kind of flows together.
You know, sometimes what I do when there's little buttons, I'll actually take the last button and the last buttonhole, and I'll just marry them together. So then I know it's like staying put if you don't want to do it too close to the center. This is a good color.
Yeah.
This is a really pretty color. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this
Right,
little
the extended sleeve.
Extended sleeve.
Yeah, it really is. It has a great, like, you know, lift to your shoulders.
It does,
It's really,
without
really
shoulder
pretty.
pad, without
Yep.
bulk. That's gorgeous.
That's because of the double yoke detail. Yoke in front, yoke in back, and then you have a 2-layer thick collar. So you can even pop the collar up if you want, because it has enough substance. It's not just a little one layer collar, you know?
Angie, I stole your little tie thing over here. I know. I like it. I like it. I like that you don't have to iron it. I like that you don't have to dry clean it. I like that it is machine washable. You're going to want to definitely go true to size on this. I will say there is no stretch on this one.
There is no stretch.
But it's not rigid. It's not stiff. It has a lot of airiness, and that texture is really soft.
Yes, it is. Super, super soft. And girls, yes, we just throw this in the washing machine, hang to dry. It's good to go. Fabulous for a trip. It is wrinkle resistant. There's no doubt about it. And yeah, it's going to work with your jeans as well as going to work with the crop pants that we saw. So many things already in your closet. And now we even see that it can clearly work with the Maxi.
I'm just going to show, since we're all going to be out here represented, you know, I'm just going to join the girls real quick. I'm probably going to mess Stan all the way up here. I'm going to join Kenny over here. I'm in the, I think I grabbed this one off the rack. It was a small in that ocean blue, ocean surf. Pink ribbon. See this? I love this. So sophisticated, very appropriate for your place of worship, very appropriate for work. It's going to go great as a standalone piece, but then of course if you're going to layer it the way Carol is layering it with the jacket we have coming up, or Sporty Spice over here with Miss Angie. I love it. I love it. So many grays. I like when one piece can be like a standalone show out piece, but then mix and match with other things.
Absolutely.
Speaking of, oh my gosh, can I put this jacket on? I've been dying to show this jacket. I want to put this
for
on. Okay,
sure.
real quick, let me tell everybody how to place their order, because this is literally like a secret steal. Close your ears. This is a perfect little topper third piece, like denim twill, and it's $29.95, not $129, $29.95. Okay, Kate, you can let your ears.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right, 5 interest for credit card payments on everything, so it's less than a cup of coffee to get it home. Okay, 4 colors. Let me get this right. So I've got the light wash here. You've got the indigo there. So indigo and light wash, and then black, and then ivory. You cannot go wrong with any of these. If you are not getting 2, do not write me later and be like, I should have gotten 2, because I'm telling you, you should get 2. Extra small through 3X. It's cotton rich at 66%, 32% polyester, and it does have spandex, so it gives it that little bit of that movement and stretch.
This is a twill denim, girls, so it's a little lighter weight. Absolutely ideal for the spring, summer, and into the early fall months. It's got a gorgeous stretch and return. Now, what makes ours a little bit different? Well, it's a feminine denim twill jacket. Feminine. It has princess seaming details. Why do we do that? Because we have curves. And a lot of people complain about their denim jackets that they're boxy and made for boys and not for girls. So we've given you curves, whether you have them or not. Princess seams in the front, princess seams in the back. So it follows your shape. You can roll up the sleeves. It's a very, very flexible stretch twill denim. You've got beautiful flat buttons. They really, really work. Of course, each color has its own tone of button, okay? That's not fast fashion. That's attention to detail. They've got their different tones, so it really, really works well.
So on the white, you have like this dark, almost like gunmetal colorway.
Black is darker.
Yep.
You know, exactly.
Yep, they all have they all
like
lean
a slightly
into
different tone.
variation for the jacket. You have got to get this in white. Are you kidding me right now? This jacket is $5.99. I like that it's a lightweight, that twill, because it's a great summer piece for travel, for the office, for the movies, for dinner. It's not obstructing whatever you're wearing underneath of it. It's complementing it.
Yes, it's
right?
definitely complementing it. And it looks as
so
cute
good.
with your maxi dress as on Carol, where she's got it with the crop pant and that last blouse that we saw. It's just super cute. I mean, think of all the ways you have 2 completely different outfits on and you both look phenomenal. All the ways that you can pair this jacket in the different colors with things you already have.
Okay.
I mean, you don't even have to get anything else. You
How
know,
many
it's
of
just
these, I'm gonna ask my producer, can I buy all 4 if I want to, or are we limiting quantities at this steal of a deal price? Okay, I can buy, I can buy as many as I want, you can buy as many as you want, you can buy as many as you want. You gotta get them in as many colors as you can, because get one of the denims, get the black and get the ivory. I know that sounds like a big stretch, but think about this for a moment. If you were to get 3, that's still under $100, one jacket at a department store. With this type of quality, with this type of versatility, you'd spend $100 easy. The fact that it's not a heavy, stiff, rigid denim, true denim jacket, this is a denim twill. You're getting that softness, that breathability of the cotton. It's cotton rich, you get all the princess seamings. It has faux pockets in the front, which I actually like, because this really isn't a jacket you want to hide your hands. This has a little bit more of that cropped length, but it's not like super short. It's also not super long. So when you think about wearing this with shorts, wearing this with great little dresses, wearing it with skirts, I love it, I love it, I love it, and I love that it doesn't have a collar.
And I love that my petite gals can wear it too.
That's right. I love that it doesn't have a collar, because, you know, I know a lot of women that don't really want it to interfere with their hair or their neck or their jewelry, so it's clean with
But Carol, put it with a collared garment and it looks uber cute.
Exactly, exactly. Okay, so my producer is helping me with my girl math. If you wanted to get all 4, which that's a stretch, Andre, I'd say 3. I think there's a stretch for 3. But if you wanted to get all 4 with flexible payments, it's still under 25 bucks.
25 bucks to get home, wow.
For
Well, it's 120 for the total, which is amazing for 4 jackets, but
and
wow,
when
25 bucks to get it home? Wow.
Mother's Day, you think about your best friend, you think about the girls' trips, you think about, oh, we're going to Sedona, we're going to the Hamptons, we're going to Palm Beach. Like, this jacket goes on the bus, the train, the airline, you know, flight.
One for you, one for your daughter, one for your mother, one for your girlfriend. You know, it's that kind of thing as well.
These are smalls, but should I try on one of the smalls anyway?
Here's an XS in the black.
I think, no, I want to try one in the denims.
One of the denims.
Which denim do you like better?
Go for the small. I kind of like the light wash.
The light one, okay.
Exactly, so there's
Don't
light wash and
mind me.
indigo. Exactly, she's shopping.
This is what happens when I start shopping.
It's okay. We go through this all the time.
I know, right? Poor Kate, she's like, there she goes again, there she goes again.
Fantastic.
I do really love the weight of this.
Yeah, it's a great weight for now and through the summer. And if you're like me and you live in New York and maybe you go upstate on holidays or go to the mountains, you need a jacket at night. There's never a time that you don't need to have a jacket with you at night. You need a Bolero, you need a jacket. This is that. This is that one that you're popping on, because it is going to give you a little warmth, but you're not going to overheat in it in any way. And it's stretchy. You can drive in it, which is my big thing. You have to be able to move in a jacket. If you have to take a jacket off to do what you do, then you shouldn't have it. You shouldn't have to get undressed before you live.
Right.
Right? I mean, you want to be able to drive, you want to be able to pick up kids, you want to be able to go grocery shopping, you want to be able to move. That's really, really important. And there's a lot of stretch and return. You can roll back the cuffs, girls, and get a real cash look. You can, there we go. Thanks, Angie. Lots and lots and lots of movement. I think that's really, really important.
So not only are they working buttons and they're flat and they are exquisite buttons, but it's real working buttons on the sleeve as well. So if you wanted to just have it be super relaxed and chill, you could easily just unbutton it. If you wanted to just roll it back one tab, you could do that too.
Or more times.
Or if you wanted to get it even shorter and you want it to be a little bit more elbow length or cropped, or you want to zhuzh it up even more.
It works almost like a shirt.
It does, exactly.
That's the thing. You could wear, quite frankly, like a little bra top underneath this, and it would act as a short.
Now, Kate, you're speaking my language.
Right?
It's like she's reading my mind.
Exactly.
But,
I'm seeing it. I know where you're going with it.
Okay, so this is actually not even my size, okay? This is the small, but I still think it works. You can't get it wrong. Do not overthink this deal. You guys, I know it seems too good to be true, and it really is. It's too good to be true, except that it is true.
Well, you finally told me about it.
I know, sorry. I know, I was like, I can't hide it for you that long. We were talking about it for a few extra minutes. So you have it in the white, or we call ivory, and this one's the most popular. I've totally unbuttoned it. You can see it's not, it's not lined, it's not a thick, heavy, stiff denim because it's cotton rich.
It's denim twill. It's cotton rich, it breathes, so that's really good.
You've got those princess seams, and then you have faux pockets down here, so it doesn't add any bulk. So it's a really, really great third piece. And then I popped on the lighter wash, and then this is the indigo.
And then we can put that in comparison to black.
Now the black and the ivory are like full concentrated, like color, but you can see
we'd say saturated, completely saturated, but you can see
in the denim tones, it does have that denim effect, which I love, and we love this color. What kind of color is this? Like a mandarin collar? How do we call this?
No, this actually is collarless.
Collarless. Well,
exactly, because the mandarin would be a little bit high. You know, a
I'm gonna go
little
join the
high. It
girls
wouldn't have a
again.
point, but this is a collarless jacket. It's got a rounded open neckline. Yeah, very, very cute. Amazing.
It's so cute. Sorry, I'm not meaning to stand in front of Carol or Angie, but I want to stand next to Kenya because we're different heights. We're wearing a very similar outfit. I've got the blue weekly deal drop dress on, and you have it on in that black, which now that I'm seeing it, black also has like olive, has navy. Like there's so many colorways in this dress, and you put it on with the indigo jacket. Now she just did the more probably elegant way to zhuzh your sleeves. I'm folding, rolling it back, because that's me. I'm like super like chill and cash. She just zhuzhed. She left that be, you know, she let that be super kind of like classic and pretty, but I just rolled them all up and I'm going places, guys. I'm going places. But I do love, what size are you in, the 1X? 1X. Okay, it looks so good. Doesn't it feel good?
Yes, it does.
You like it. I know she likes it. I can tell she likes it. And again, she's got a lot of jewelry on. It's not competing because it's collarless. Look what Angie did. Angie's wearing like suited.
Yeah, she's got the little, she's kind of dressed it up a bit.
She's got
And
the
she's got
Millennium cropped pants
with
on.
the little jewels there, and she's got her little baubles at her neckline. It looks absolutely fantastic. And of course, you know, with a really cute shoe. And head to toe one color, so incredibly slimming.
Yeah, and notice again, this is denim twill and this is the Millennium stretch, and yet that rich saturation of color goes back perfectly. You did the same thing, but you left it open as a jacket, whereas I love that Angie did as like a shirt.
Oh, exactly. And you were thinking when I said maybe like, you know, that little athletic kind of bra top or whatever, that would be perfect with this, because it is almost a shirt weight.
Yeah.
Just a little heavier than a regular shirt.
Yeah, and still you have that great stretch. I love the ease. We've all put it on, you know, a different spin. I mean, shout out to our stylist, Abby, who always creates incredible looks.
For sure.
Now, I'm 5'1½", and you can see where it hits me. It hits me kind of mid-hip, maybe mid to lower hip, and it's gonna be more of an upper hip on Angie, who's 5'9", are you 5'9"? 5'9", and then Carol's, it's similar, but Carol has hers open, so has a little bit more of a dress, or a drape to it. We're super excited you guys are shopping. We're super excited that you're picking this out. Remember, you've got 4 classic colors, solid black, no contrast stitching, so it does elevate it. I'm in the light wash, Carol's in the ivory, and then we saw Kenya in the indigo, which is the deepest denim twill tone. Extra small through 3X, these are machine washable, so don't overthink grabbing this
iron or
and
anything
taking
like
it
that.
everywhere.
Or take it everywhere.
Take it everywhere.
Yeah, crumple it in your suitcase and go, go, go. Backpack it, everywhere.
I want several of these, and I think I'm gonna have to just buy a couple. I have to decide between the 2 tones.
No, I'm gonna leave that up to you. If you get the Maxi dress, I like the one that you have with it.
What I was thinking is the Millennium stretch in the crop and the tan. I like that with this darker color.
Super cute.
You know, and maybe some black slides.
I would like the tan with the black too.
Could add like, you can add textures to this jacket, add the raffia, add a little, you know, we had Lancome on yesterday, I had a little French scarf on.
It would look super cute for like a 4th of July little outfit. You know, you mix your jeans with your white jacket, all very Americana you could do.
Little short romper set, you could put this, pop this over top. I'm telling you guys, this is an incredible deal. You're going to be so happy that you snagged this at $5.99. Black, ivory, the 2 denims, which are going to be your light wash or your indigo, extra small through 3X. Don't overthink it, go true to size on this. Love to send it out to you at this incredible sale price. 885969 is your item number. Carol's wearing it in the small. You can see how it fits her on her 5'8" frame. 5'8", okay. I'm starting to, you know, only 10 years in, I'm memorizing them all, it's fine.
Well, you know, it changes the heights, you know, you're not sure.
Well, it does with me. We quickly have what's called a this day only, which means that this price expires tonight. There's only a few more hours left in the day, so I wanted to showcase to you. We talked about the Burnout in my dress. This is a Novelty Burnout top, 3/4 sleeve with a round neck. We have it in soft blue. We also have it in blush, and then we have it in fresh lemon. Comes in sizes extra small through 3X, but we really just have like a quick 3-minute special with the 5 interest-free credit card payments. I think that said it was $5.39. I almost feel guilty for saying flexible payments like that.
I kind of can't believe it.
I can't get a breakfast sandwich for $5.
There you go, hardly a cup of coffee. So, jersey lined.
Okay.
And this is the Burnout, that's a layover. And the way we're getting our color is from the lining. So it's the same white lining that is burned out on each one of these 3. but we've updated the color. I know this is your color because you're a soft yellow girl.
Yeah.
You love our yellows.
You know, that butter yellow is the color of the season right
It
now.
is
Everybody's
so
doing it.
fantastic, but I have to tell you, the girls are loving these 2 colors as well.
Yeah.
I mean, a blush is so pretty, and of course, this is so incredibly denim friendly, or as Carol's gonna show us, with an ivory bottom. And ivory bottoms are so super duper popular, especially as we get into the nice hot months.
I love that
It's
it's
just great.
lined in the bodice, but not
But
the
not
sleeve.
on the sleeve, and the sleeve
Yeah.
has a slight bell, so it's just ever so slight. It is
Yeah.
not a tight sleeve, so you don't have to worry about it clinging to your body. And it's a loose, easy fitting garment.
Right.
Not tight. And again, I'm gonna say to my petite gals, this is not overwhelming. Okay, we're gonna see where it hits on Carol, and then it's gonna be a little bit more of a tunic length. And you can tuck in the lining. So if you're a petite gal, I highly
okay.
suggest you tuck in the lining, and then you're just gonna get a little bit more of where you can kind of see sheerly through to your trousers. And that's a really excellent way to kind of cut the length, and it makes a very good proportion on my gals that are under the height of 5'4".
That's a good note. I love it. I just think this is so delicate and feminine and ethereal, and I'm gonna double check. I know what the answer is, but I'm gonna double check. You can launder this at home. Of
course.
You don't have
Need
to
you
worry
check.
about. I just
My
want
gosh,
to.
ye have little faith.
I
don't know.
I don't want to let you at home. I don't want to let you down at home and say something that's not accurate or true, even though Kate's
Yes.
standing right here.
You
but
can launder it at home.
You can launder it at home. I think that, again, just going back to whether you're going to church, whether you're going to brunch, whether you're going to work, you know, this is such an appropriate top.
Yes.
And such beautiful, again, details. That's what we love about what Nina Leonard Fashions brings to us. This is a one-day and one-day only price. It expires tonight at the stroke of midnight, and it will go up to just about double. I mean, it's about a 50% off savings. So blue, blush, or that fresh lemon are your options. Extra small through 3X. And I like that it does have that burnout and that 3/4 sleeve. You can definitely see it's lined in the center, so you don't worry about a special bra or anything like that. All right, if you didn't get enough of Kate and I this first hour, guess what?